Yo, what is up? What it do on a Friday? Doing it my way. Yo, it's your boy Savage. We at you with another episode of Straight Savage coming to you live on a Friday night. And I'm gonna say this too, which I don't never say. I usually don't do any shameless plugs or just anything to like make you like look at my channel. But look, I be rando as fuck, man. Y'all hit y'all notification bell. So who knows when I'll put an episode out? You don't know if it's pre-recorded or live, but this one's live and just totally out of nowhere. But we're just doing Straight Savage tonight so we can go get a lot of information out. I got some business I got to take care of this weekend. And guess who I got with me? My boy Seagram7. Seagram, what's popping with you, fam?
Hey, yo. What up, man? Glad you back in full effect over here. Back like you never left.
Oh yeah, man. I forgot about that shit already. Yeah, man. This still the same camera, everybody. Who saw the last live? I was in the dark for most of the episode, but I see the light. But man, it just randomly worked. I'm gonna just watch it for the next week or so and see if it goes out or not. But man, it wasn't number a little $35 camera. So we into effect. I'm glad you guys could see me. We got a lot of stuff to talk about tonight. As far as GI Joe, some fresh monkey fiction. We got some VALAVERSE. We got some acid rain, feel the pain, and just a bunch of other little tip tabs. I'm not even gonna get over here and lie and fucking say, hey, I'm gonna try to hold you to an hour and 30. I'll be lying like shit. 2 hours and watch me do an hour 30 tonight, which is cool as long as we can get everything that we need to talk to you guys about. I'm gonna go in the chat right now. Appreciate anybody who just randomly seen this locking in with me right now. Steve O, what's going on with you, bro? Paul Morales, what's popping, fam? Ken, what's going on, family? Evil Dookie, what's going on? Yes, sir, man. Appreciate it. We're gonna jump right into it because that's what this is about. This really ain't about me. This really ain't about Seagram. This is about just talking about some good toy talk. And we're gonna start off Seagram with
It's been a busy week, man. There's been a lot going on the last couple of days, bro.
Yeah. So we definitely need to hop into this.
Let's get it started.
And start talking about the stuff. So right here we got the VALAVERSE. What I'll let you go, Seagram. Just go ahead and tell me what's going on here and what you think about this.
This is just one of his random drops on his IG page, and this is going to be part of his Black series, from what I understand. And it's going to be a diver. He's going to be a diver, but this ain't nothing that's coming out right away. From the way he worded it, it's going to be like later on in the year. But man, shit looks sick, man. Looks very sick. Looks like his mask is like a skeleton mask. And you know, tomorrow, I'm sure you're gonna talk about it, but you know, tomorrow Bobby has that show dropping at 12 o'clock noon. Where he has that weekly show on YouTube that he was doing for a while. It's been on hiatus, but it's back tomorrow. And he's doing the whole first episode on the Black. So I'm looking forward to hearing what he has to say about not only this figure, but all the figures in the line, man. I know you're excited about the Black.
Yeah. And shout out to this fellow right here, man, Willie Springer. Just, hey, I want to let you know Alonzo Wilkerson video was on point and I loved it, man. Hey, appreciate it, man. Appreciate that. Man, everybody loved that video. You know,
So
I don't have all the crazy amount of views, but I got a very concentrated channel, man. It's very pure, and it's so pure you can't even cut the shit. You know what I'm saying? That's how pure it is, man. And that was a good episode. A lot of quality tools in there for everybody to check out, man. So thank you. But I am going to get to this right here. I like this. I think this is dope. I just think it's a new spin. I want to see, you know, the 3D model, but as far as what is etched up to be, it looks fantastic, to be quite honest with you, man. Kind of lets me know that another certain group is going aquatic, because so is GI Joe, so is VALAVERSE, you know. So, and you said this was this is nothing that's about to drop right now, correct?
Yeah, this is something that's He's shooting for 2026, but he's just in the initial stages on it from the way it sounded. But man, this dude looks tough, man. Imagine that dude coming out of the water with the MP5 coming at you, man. He looks mean, man.
Yeah, I like the breathing apparatus. I like the vest. I like the way that looks. I don't. You might think, man, I'm tripping or something, man, but I like this right here. You see this mid section right here? Sometimes VALAVERSE hips poke out right there, and I like how this is flowing. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it just like how the GI Joe diaper and leg just flows like that, man. I don't like that poked out hip. Sometimes the VALAVERSE figures gotten this line right here seems like it's gotten away from that, man. So I'm really definitely feeling it would have looked good anyway with that, but you know, just looking at when I start comparing them, man. But all of this is great. Like I said, we're gonna be splashing in from a video, and that's how we'll do it, Seagram. We'll just anytime you feel like a valid point to pull up. The Destro is my spirit animal video that was seen earlier this week. Had a few things about coming up about GI Joe, just speculation, but a lot of it sounds like it could be true. And one of those things I want to bring up right now is the water moccasin. They saying that is going to be from an inside tipper, or who knows, you know, it's always a gray area with those videos, and so a lot of time is true, but that water moccasin along with VALAVERSE dropping in late 2026, because Bobby Vala, if you ever notice, he's right on time with GI Joe. He's just a little bit early, you know, but his whole, like I said, so is GI Joe goes, so does VALAVERSE, man. So it's kind of letting me know that there's gonna be some aquatic things coming up, just like the snow. So
and I don't know if you remember, man, but back at DFW, when Bobby was down at DFW, he did like a little presentation, and he had a Zodiac raft. You know, those little Zodiac rafts.
And
that's supposed to be coming out in 2026 too. So that's another aquatic for your ass.
Yep, man. So I'm thinking GI Joe. Me personally, I think GI Joe's along with this snow is gonna go aquatic either sometime towards the middle or end of this year, or definitely by next year. Because there ain't so much snow stuff they could do. They're doing a lot of snow stuff now, which we'll talk about. Say that again, Seagram.
I was coughing, man, but I did want to say one good thing about this is a lot of the times with the heads, Savage, like his face sculpts are on point, but like the driver for the Vanguard, and then the what was the other one? That one face sculpt for the Infantry Commando 2.0.
Oh yeah.
You know, so sometimes when he just does like a mask, or you know, covered face, they can be off. This is on point, bro. I mean, that is really tough, man.
Yeah. Nah, from the drawings, man, it looks awesome, man. The whole, but from even the figures we've seen so far, that line looks dope. You know what I'm saying? So you know this is coming with it, man. Like I said, I might be really fucking with him on this line, period. Because you know on the Action Force side, he has some good ones. But you know, I'm very sparingly now these days, you know what I'm saying, with that. But this is a breath of fresh air, like I said about a couple of months ago, with this black sales line, man. And I'm looking forward more towards the aquatics battle with GI Joe more than the snow. I'm liking the snow shit, like, for sure, but I want more sea shit, you know. I just think that's ill. Let me go over to comments right quick. Hustle in the house. What's going on, Hustle?
Yeah, for everybody out there listening, man, 12 o'clock tomorrow on YouTube. You know, if you're interested in this black line, you can get a lot more information tomorrow.
Yep. Yeah, 12 o'clock. And then one thing before I get off of this right here, that's the part I like about Bobby Vala on that show right there. Like I was telling you earlier, that's just pure. They ain't got all the shit talking. They ain't got all the extra fucking drama, the asshole, the arrogant motherfucker. It's just him. It's got a nice camera. Far as far as the way it's shot. He's sitting at the table talking about toys. I can actually, stomach that and sit up and watch a full episode of that, man. So that if it's on that show right there, definitely check that shit out, man, because it's just him and he's just talking about toys, talking about the toy industry, some of his favorite toys, and that the way that shit looks, that could be put on a fucking regular, network TV show, as far as the quality of the camera and then what he's talking about. So definitely check that out, man. Tomorrow. You said 12?
Yep. And just some other background information. The same guy that films that for him is the same guy that does the films for Toy Federation, the show where they go in and film people selling their toys.
Yeah. So. And Toy Federation, they ready for a deal on History Channel. Yeah, I mean, you could easily put that fucking show on there. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. That's like the the toy version of Pawn Stars right there, bro.
Yeah.
Very well made.
They just waiting for a deal. I ain't gonna front on the shit, which y'all motherfuckers don't like him, but that Viper Island too, just the way his shit is set up, you can damn near put that shit on TV, man. Sometimes it ain't about popularity or anything like that. It's how you bringing it.
Presentation.
Yep. So what we got here, Seagram?
So today out of left field, I don't think nobody's expecting it, man. That Hasbro Pulse dropped a video, and when I first seen it, man, my first thought was, damn, they must be hurting on selling some his tanks, because it had the vibe that they're trying to get something out there to get their his tank numbers up, because that closes in about a week. So but they first Lenny and was it B-Mac? Is that his name? I think his name is B-Mac, came on and they did like a little 3-minute video showing the his tank and showing that off. And then at the end of that, they hit us with three of these renders. And this is the Saw Viper right here. It's basically the same thing that we already got. They just changed the colors and then gave us the pelt and hood from the original classified snow serpent. So,
yeah, I like this. Be quite honest with you, I actually like this better than the regular Saw Viper. Just all white, cocaine white. He need a cocaine white Benz to ride in.
That pelt though, Mike, I think I might put that pelt with the driver, the driver that comes with the his tank, because he's got the black. The black
yeah, that would go good. I'm trying to figure out how that pelt gonna fit all over all that damn gear.
Yeah, he's a chunky dude, man.
You know what I'm saying? And he's really not, yo. He's like, once you strip him down, you're like, damn, this motherfucker really ain't that big. He's big, but not that big at all. It's just that bulky gear and shit. But I like it in the all white with the gray accents. Kind of bland on the weapon side, I mean. I see he has a chainsaw gun again, but they got this bland gray plastic, so there's no appeal to that on that end. Pistol is him. The best thing about this is actually him and his armor and that all white colorway and that black wolf pelt. But this could look pretty dope. Army built, 5'10". That could look really dope. And I would take this looking like over the purple one, man, to be quite honest with you, because with this, they did a good job. It's pretty cool, but it's just not like how I remember seeing him look. And I'm not like I read the books like that, but just seeing him from that book, he was a big A-frame motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And this guy right here is kind of like, just blocky. So, but
do you like that black pelt with that colorway? Do you feel like that black goes with it, or would you like to see a different color? You like the black?
Yeah, I like the black. I think it's cool. I just don't know how it's gonna look on him. Now it worked on the first Snow Serpent because he had basically like a suit on, but this guy's all armored up. So hey, like, look, don't put it past them throwing some shit in the box and like, hey, look, we know it doesn't work, it doesn't fit, but hey, we gave it to you, right? You know,
Yeah, I
so
mean, whether it works with him or not, I'm gonna find somewhere to use it, man.
correct. That's what I was just about to say. You could put it somewhere, especially the way I've been kit bashing and breaking shit apart like that. That's going somewhere. I'll tell you that right now, man. More than likely on a regular figure than him, because why would he wear that? He's
Yeah.
already armored and geared up. The fuck he gonna do with that? You know what I'm saying? It's gonna warm up his gear. So yeah. Yeah,
So
it's
let
gonna
me
be
ask you this, Savage. You there's been people talking about it, and it was one of my first thoughts too. Do you think this might be like a 3-pack, like a winter 3-pack, or do you think it might be like the two Cobras are a 2-pack and then the Troopers a 1-off, or do you think these all three are 1-offs? What's your thoughts on that, man?
I don't know. I can't see them putting them in a 3-pack. I think they learned their lesson on that. And then they got too much different shit going on with them for to be a 3-pack. You feel me?
Yeah,
Like,
I could maybe see them doing the Saw Viper and the two like keeping the two Cobras together as a 2-pack, and then maybe having him solo dolo, or
I don't know. I mean, to me, when they do those multi-packs, it just really don't work out. The Hiss firing squad and all that shit went on sale. That 3-pack of Vipers, you know. Um, so I don't know. It would be great. You know, you can get 3 different varieties, you know, of soldiers. But you know, I think this is individual. But I'm hey, look,
at
I
the end of
don't.
the day, it don't matter because I'm a troop build all of them. So whether I got to buy 30 of them individually or 10 of them, I'm gonna try to get my hands on at least 10 of each of these, man. So
This one right here to me looks, I don't know, it's okay.
it
Um,
almost looks like a Star Wars vibe.
yeah, that's what it looks like. And that this is that Night Viper. His legs already look knock-kneed and funny, and being that it's in white, it really stands out to me now, like the old knock-kneed legs. But it's okay. I don't know if I would fuck with that.
But I guarantee you, man, once he does look kind of funny right now, but I guarantee you, once he comes out and shooting the galaxy, starts doing his pictures, and you actually see the physical form of him, he'll be sick, man. I guarantee you, he'll be dope. He might look a little
I'll
awkward
give him
now.
the benefit of the doubt. But you know, once again, muted weapons. This is actually a pretty decent gun. I think this was somebody's gun. I can't think of it right now, but I just actually looked at it today. Is it no, that's not his. I thought
I
it
don't
was.
think we've had it yet. It's reminiscent of some guns we have, but I don't think we've had that one yet, Mike. But I might be wrong.
I thought I could have swear I had it in my hand earlier, but I can't think of it now. But you know, it's okay. Everything's muted out, so it's hard to really kind of appreciate the guns anyway. Then it's just the same GI Joe guns and muted out.
Now
But
we've definitely had these guns at least
oh,
10
yeah,
times.
this is Big Ben right here. Basically, this is Big
Yep.
Ben, Night Force Big Ben with you know, that Steel Brigade head. Um, and I don't know if I could fuck with this one either. I might just get one just to put my extra Big Ben head on it. But yeah, I don't even have an extra Big Ben head because I used it. So which I wasn't crazy over the Big Ben body anyway. I mean, it's Big Ben. I mean, but
Hey, well, I guess I'm just a shield, baby, because I love it, man. I think it looks good, bro. I'm digging it, man.
man,
Hey, that's my McDonald's, baby. I'm loving it.
hey man, do what you like. Um,
But you
but
see how like they're all like in the same colorway? Like they're all like that white and gray colorway. So that's why it gave me that vibe that they might all three be coming together, man. Because they all, even though one's a Joe and one's a Cobra, man, they all match
now
up
that you say that,
really well,
yeah,
man.
but they're Joe and Cobra. It's actually hard to kind of tell them apart and shit. Yeah, yeah.
They all have a very similar feel to them, bro.
The only thing I would probably just really necessary kind of really fuck with is these Saw Vipers. Yeah, that's what I'll be aiming for on this. Probably fuck with a couple of them Saw Vipers, and Yes, because it still should be a $25 figure. And he ain't come with extra shit. And it's that wolf pelt. That's it. But yeah, and they which $27 now. Yeah, them other two, man. To me, man, they're not bad though. But they just don't appeal to me like that. I think the Saw Viper. Let me see what the chat is saying. Simbone says, I think it'll be a 3-pack. And it could be. It could be. I can see that though, you know. Ken Shelton says, think I'm going to pass on the snow troops and probably the hist to not too big on playing in the snow, especially with all this money. uh yeah, I'm fuck with that hist. I like it. The gridiron got a wildcat vehicle and a 113 vehicle. We're gonna talk about that, Willie Springer. We definitely gonna talk about that as soon as we get out of this snow here.
I kind of fucked up on that one, man.
What's that?
That gridiron joint. I'll talk about it when we get to it.
Oh, okay. They would be dope for customs. Lonzo probably would love them. It's just parts and pieces. That's all it is.
Well, dude, I'm surprised, man, that
Oh, so we're gonna talk
filmed,
about that.
that you ain't filmed the Joe one, the Joe Troop Builder, because didn't you just do some work with the Big Ben Buck?
Yeah, but I just really took Big Ben head off. All the rest of it is just parts and pieces from other people. Oh yeah, I got his legs, but I got his coat and his belt. I mean his bandolier belt, over in the fodder bin. But I was trying to get him away from that, basically.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy that they just didn't go ahead and make that Arctic Big Ben and throw that Big Ben head in too, man. I'm surprised they didn't do that.
Exactly, yo. Like, damn, like, well, what's really good?
It's right there. All they did was just take away the gun belt and the head.
Yeah, the gun belt. Yeah, bandolier. All right, man. So let me jump back over here and switch out this. Hey, everybody in chat that's talking like the fans, but we're gonna talk about all that.
Yeah, we all on the same page, man.
That's why I gotta get up out of here and get away, get out of this snow, get out of these mountains, and get back to somewhere tropical where I belong.
That's what I was saying earlier. It's been a busy last few days, man, with stuff.
Yeah. All right. So let's talk about this is courtesy of Steve-O. I pulled his picks on this. I know you had sent some more, but I had some other ones. But let's talk about the Fresh Monkey Fiction, Agents of Omega, Secret of the Serpent Temple. What do you think about that, Chris?
Hey, this William Shatner figure dope, bro. This William Shatner tribute figure is sick, man. I'm feeling it. No, I'm just joking. A lot of people are saying the face looks like William Shatner. If you look at it, I don't know if you noticed that.
It kind of looks like a young William Shatner, man. It reminded me of somebody. I'll tell you that.
But if you take the Joe Colton head that came with the General and put it on him, man, I mean you're right there at the that line that came out, the action team that was right before the Joes, like in the late 70s. They're like
I know what you're talking about.
The 12-inch, and that's what they're going with this. They're like, they're not mimicking it, but they're kind of giving it that vibe, like what they're doing with the Crimson Shadow and the Action Force. They're giving that vibe. So, man, this is everything it comes with, and it comes with a lot, man. And this right here is $44.99. So I really feel like for $44.99, you're getting your money's worth with this right here. I mean, that's a lot of fucking accessories, bro.
Yeah, I think the most part is a snake. I wish it was articulated. I see now that it's kind of like just static.
Yeah, it's not articulated.
Yeah, that's cool. I want to see what else they got in this line. But that's cool. I mean, look, just like I was telling you earlier, what Lonzo said, man. He was like, man, there's no reason to kit bash this shit. It's custom already. Great paint, great articulation, great accessories. Just the works. This is what you call action figure caviar right here. So
you recognize that buck, Savage? You know what you're looking at? That's that Saboteur body, I believe. Yeah, You know, the
The
one
whole
that,
thing.
that top part. I don't know if I believe the pants are, but that coat is the coat that the Saboteur has on, and that Soldiers of Fortune line that they got.
Yeah, I knew you talking about, 'cause I got one. He's got the toboggan and shit. Uh, on the
Yep.
balaclava on. Yeah, I like
Now
this
that
one.
one right there, that picture, people are saying that looks like the dude from Rambo.
It does. It does. Didn't John Wayne have a movie where he looked like that? Didn't he have like an eye patch or something?
Or I don't know about the eye patch, but that does kind of look like John Wayne from the Green Berets too, man.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, and it looks like the dude from Rambo. Rambo was made to kill. Yeah, what
I
was
mean,
he?
they're definitely doing their thing, man. They're just giving us so much, man. They're not just sticking to one thing, man. They're giving us so much, and it's stuff that can be used like in so many different storylines. It can go with this, it can go with that, man. It's just dope, bro.
Yeah, man. They definitely a great plug and play, man. Like I was telling Steve-O earlier, they're definitely serving like Valaverse was to GI Joe, but damn near better, because sometimes they serve it up better than both lines, but it's all plug and play type shit. Or if you just coming in and collecting, you don't give a shit about GI Joe and that's your main thing. I mean, your main thing is a great fucking line. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't plug that company enough, man. I mean, I don't know what sparked the excitement in me for Monster Force, but I caught a bug with it, and I was satisfied and pleased with all of the figures I received in October, man. And definitely Fresh Monkey Fiction in general. Definitely be messing with them, man.
They're saying this storyline is kind of like almost like a treasure hunter, like they're on like searching for different relics. And they got that one chick that's got the nice rack, Miranda Seek. Remember that figure?
Yes.
And they said she was a relic hunter too. So I'm wondering if she'll be a part of this story or if she'll be a part of Operation Monster Force, man. That Miranda Seek.
Yeah. I'm not too sure on it, man. I just know this is just a great line, man. And I can't say enough about it, man. I hope they continue to put out great product, man. And I don't know when this is supposed to drop. I on Big Bad Toy Store, it's already up for pre-order, so I guess they have some date on there. But
I'm
you
gonna
know
check
how they
it.
could be. Shit, it could be a year from now.
I thought it was second quarter of 2026 is what they're shooting for.
Oh, okay. So yeah, so make that fourth quarter. That's just like my dad and shit, man. He hit me up. He like, yeah, I'll be there at 7 o'clock. I'm gonna make that 8:15, possibly 9 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? I
All
gotta
right,
add.
and so I'm looking at the Saboteur. So it's the same coat, but instead of the sleeves rolled up, the Saboteur sleeves are all the way down and got the gloves on, but it's the same coat.
Okay. I didn't notice, and I have actually a couple of Saboteurs on pre-order. But let's talk about something that Saboteur can ride in, and that is this 112 scale Dune buggy from
Yo,
Acid Rain. And I'm gonna jump this one off right here because
okay, all right. I got
I'm
something to tell
excited
you.
about something. I'm excited about something, and I like this with all the Dune buggy craze. I haven't gotten one yet. I do want to mess with the Gridiron Hound, simply just strictly because I love my Dreadnoks that much. I'm a spend on them. To be quite honest with you, but I didn't jump on the Hounds at first. I personally said it was just too much, and it is. But when you want something for something, then you'll grab it. But the R Striker, haven't had a chance to get around to that yet. I'm gonna get one, especially for crankcase. But I haven't got it yet, so that explains a lot about that one. It's nothing I'm gonna go crazy over. But this shit right here, nigga,
Hey,
this looks good. To be
so
quite
check
honest.
this out. Remember how we went to Joe Fest and they were sharing a booth? The Fans Hobby was sharing a booth with Acid Rain down there. Remember we talked about that?
Yeah, you told me about it, but I didn't know who they was, and I remember, but it's just slightly because I wasn't paying attention to them.
So check this out. This shows you how much adding a gun here and changing the paint here switches something up. This is actually the fans' hobby.
Dune
Dune
Buggy.
Buggy. Yeah, they're letting them use it, and Acid Rain just flipped it up a little bit, but it's basically the same whip. They just changed the color and added a different Gatling gun and took that like carriage part off the top.
Yeah,
it's
well, they did good by that, because that R striker that fans hobby had was looking like some Beverly Hillbilly shit, and I definitely wasn't feeling that. But this right here, and sometimes that's what it takes, man. Some modifications, man, because this ain't nothing crazy, but it's right in the pocket. And it's funny that you say fans hobby, being that they're sharing with the fans hobbies. Actually, like I watched Krusty Old Crow's top 10 video of big items, and his number one was that fans hobby Tiger Force Skyhawk. And for the money of 120, and I think it's about $100 now, you get lights, and then the product you got in your hand is quality. I mean, just as quality as Hasbro or anybody else. I know they don't have the money in backing to do certain little things, but it's quality. On top of that, it's got lights. Now I had to go in and do some, kind of mess around with my wires on my lights, and something that happened where I feel like the line got pinched or something like that, but it's got lights on it, so, and this is no different. Let me go to a different angle.
Lights, camera, action.
Yeah.
That plastic is fantastic.
Yeah, and now I can see, like, right here what you're talking about. But man, they changed it up for the better. This actually looks good. Nice gun up top with the belt feed in there. Lights that actually work. That's great for photography.
And the green one has the lights too for fans hobby. It has
it did?
Yeah, it has those same lights, and they work also. Yeah,
correct. And be honest with you, if it's fans hobby, then of course they had the lights in it. But just everything about this, man. Like I say, I like what I like. When I looked at that green one, I was just like, that's not it. You know what I'm saying? It just wasn't hitting, man. Be quite honest.
It's the color. It's the color that really sets this one off, man. That makes it look
different. Not only that, it's not trying to be the R striker. It's its own thing. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing as well too. This is not trying to be an R striker. This is just a fucking Dune Buggy. You know what I'm saying? And it's the color, the different lights. They got like this bar light going across up top here. So it's got two different light configurations. Yeah, and it doesn't need much.
Have that. And the antennas are slanted backwards too on this one.
Yeah. Did it have that third seat on the other one?
Yeah, but it had like a cage around it. And I think that's what gave it that Beverly Hillbilly look we're talking about.
I hate when something is long and real tall and shit. I just think of Beverly Hills.
And it had rockets on the side of the roof, which made the roof a little bit wider.
Let me see if okay, we're seeing that picture. That's that side view picture. But for 120, I totally think it's worth it, man. I definitely ordered me one. I put one on pre-order. They saying this is supposed to be available second quarter. But even like that right there, you see like that roof and shit, how it's got the metal mesh look to it. I'm liking that. That's dope. And like I said, other than that, there's nothing too crazy to it. Fits 3 figures, nice color. You got stickers you can add on. I believe it says it comes with 2 sticker sheets. You actually get a blast effect. You get the Gatling gun here. You get the belt fed joint right here. Antennas. Looks like a mount, some type of mountain post, and some other little pieces. And good to go. Speaking of blast effects, that also a fan's hobby on Big Bad Toy Store. The pre-order just went up too for the accessory, the blast effects and missiles that go with the helicopter, the joint we got, the Tiger Force. It can go with the Tiger Force. Yeah. Eagle, and it can go with the green one, the black one, or the Tiger Force one. Yeah, they got a black one. Well, yeah, it's like their version of the Fane, is what it is. Oh yeah. I'm not feeling that either. I guess when they try to like go straight up, but they did it with that Skyhawk though. That's where it's at. I love that. I want to get one of them winter joints.
The blast effect is really cool. We talked about it a couple weeks ago, man. It's got some effects where it looks like the missile is taking off and shooting off into the air. I don't know if you remember that or not, man.
I think so. I'm just going back on these comments. Let me try to catch up. So as soon as I started talking about that damn fans hobby, motherfuckers started talking about that. It says, still waiting on my Crimson Shadow figures, but dreading the hit on my card. Hustle says, so Big Bad Workshop has a figure with a red hooded red blood version of Cobra Commander. Any thoughts? That's from that one line, ain't it?
Same thing Carlos was just talking about. Same, that Crimson.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna mess with that. You know, I'm kind of doing stuff sparingly on the mother lines. Paul, what's going on with you, fam? Smokes up. I feel you.
But yeah, we all waiting on it, Carlos. It was supposed to hit originally Q4, but it got pushed back into next year. And that's why Mike was just kind of joking about the other line.
Yeah,
Q2.
Yeah, what's that wolf line? You probably gonna see that to about March. I give it that. Steve-O says, bro, Fresh Monkey is about to take the game over. Yeah, Steve, I like I like Fresh Monkey Fix. I know you was asking me about it earlier. It's just I can't buy all the way into them, but I with this batch of Monster Force I got, and the more I got coming, I have a healthy injection of them. That's not all they do, but the other lines too. I got a few dibble and dabbles I'm gonna get in on with them, man. But that's part of my collecting is dealing with them. You know what I'm saying? Especially just the way they bleed into GI Joe, the Valaverse, you know, the whole scene, man. So Fresh Monkey really where it's at. And like I said, I ain't had no QC issues. That's the biggest thing. You sit up, beat unpaid for something that's fucking falling apart and shit. That is not the case with those figures at all.
Hey, don't worry though, your boy Seagram 7, man, he getting them all. I'm getting them all, baby. I'm going deep.
Hustle says with a working steering wheel, the red just hits better. Yeah. Ken says gun up top kind of looks like the one that came with the Mezco Rumbler.
I was gonna mention that a second ago, Ken. I feel you on that, bro. I was thinking the same thing, man.
Son of a Crayon Slayer says works with Crimson Cobra. Cobras are Valis and Garrison troopers.
It would really pop with the Garrison troopers. That's like that same shade.
I guess he's talking about the those blast effects. My man Carlos says that Dune Buggy got so many endorsements, it better win every race. So yeah, he's got 2 sticker sheets so you can tag it up, man. So like I said, I'm down for one, you know, as far as this whole Dune Buggy thing. I think it's pretty cool, man. And like I say, Fans Hobby, definitely big ups to them because I think they put out some quality product for a good price as well.
What about them Acid Rain figures that they got? I think they got 4 of them and another one. You messing with any of them figures, man?
I didn't pull no pictures for us to see, but I'm mess with. I got one on pre-order, and I had a couple of those black and red ones, man. But I think I'm gonna just fuck with one. I can't keep jumping, but they look good. I seen B's Battleground. I watched a video of him a couple of days ago. They like a huge influx. Everybody got a month ago. I think D Amazing got some. And for just far as looking at, I don't know. I'm really not too big of a fan of the joints like that, you know. But the add-on pieces are cool. They look good, man. It's just they're not bad, but it's just not nothing to make me like want to dive in with them. You know what I'm saying? Now this Dune Buggy.
They're too sci-fi for. I mean, GI Joe does have sci-fi, but it's a different kind of sci-fi. It's like a more of a futuristic.
It reminds me of Halo. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. But I'm down for one of them. I got an orange one. He's already sold out on Big Bad Toy Store. I'm glad I did because I just felt like he would mesh in well with everybody else, man. But it's definitely something sparingly that you can maybe add a piece in here and there, as far as they figures. But that Doom buggy, as soon as I looked at that, I already thought about G.I. Joe being in. I damn sure wasn't thinking about them. You know what I'm saying? So that already tells you where it goes. But I just wanted to go across this right quick. Naugahyde was on Amazon a couple of days ago for $26. He's $29 now. He usually stays that, but 26, you made me buy another one. To be quite honest with you, because of all the fodder. That's how I just see figure. I just see figures and pieces now, just separated. Am I a sicko for that, Chris?
Man, you like a what is it? The serial killer, but you a 6-inch serial killer, man. You the bodies all in the basement. That's what you should have called that. Bodies in the basement. Stacking bodies in the basement.
Man. Motherfuckers thinking I'm fucking Jimmy Burke and shit from Goodfellas. Fucking
stacking bodies in the basement.
Motherfuckers to Robert Lounge and putting them in the fucking basement.
With your boy Savage.
Yeah, but man, I brought one, man. I'm actually gonna take those pants off and put that on the figure to send over to Lonzo, man, for my Dennis Rodman joint. But for $26, just real quick, so yeah, I'll tell you how I'm thinking. You got the gun case, that's the little sniper shit, sniper rifle, which is fodder. The knives and the machete is okay, but then you get that dope bow and arrow with the quiver, just like Shadow Tracker. Then you get what's his name, Pork Belly. So that's a whole nother action figure within itself.
Yabo,
Yep.
Pork Belly and Yabo.
Correct. And then the static monkey, the gun, and then him. Far as you know, like I was told you, I was about to take his pants, send him somewhere else, but then you got that dope overlay of a vest that you could put on somebody else if you wanted to. You're making a custom figure. And then his face sculpt is not bad. It's very different, man. So $26, I think that was totally worth that.
A lot of people didn't like him when he came out, but man, I was cool with him, man. He was one of my. That was like when I was
he's got gun hose legs. That's not the best, but they're not bad though.
The buck was kind of fucked up, but as far as a character and a figure, man, I love it, man, because that was back in my prime time when I was a kid, man. Naugahyde was in my lineup, man, as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really like emotionally attached to like those figures, man, when they come out.
Yeah. He's straight, man. He's straight. I fuck with him. It took me a while to get him, but when I did get him, I was like, I didn't feel like, oh man, something wild and brand new, but I felt like, damn, I should have been picked him up. He's actually pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? Especially with the Timon and Pumbaa and shit there. You definitely, it's cool army building them. But I want to talk about something that's kind of not necessarily alarming, but this is my Walmart again. Same Walmart that I showed y'all about 3 weeks ago that's got that aisle or pedestal or whatever the fuck it is in the middle of the thing. And it's flooded with action figures. I mean, this thing is stupidly flooded with action figures. And this is stupid right here. This right here is $46.20. Every other damn day on Walmart.com, this set goes to $30. And when I can buy it, I purchase it. Why? Because it has the Outback Buck and it has plenty of fodder. Steel Brigade heads, you can just break fucking Coral apart. Do whatever with her. I really don't give a shit about her anymore, but it's all about that Outback Buck, stripping that vest off, getting the upper, getting the legs, a beret, a falcon head that doesn't look bad, So for $30, you get two figures, which is $15 a piece and a bunch of fodder, man. But they got this shit here for $46.20 and nobody's buying this shit. Like, look at this crushed up ass box, you know what I'm saying? And I'm getting ones that's picture perfect boxes. Ain't no fucking crushed up about them. They just $30.
Man, I just think it's crazy, bro, man. This Walmart has not had jack shit for years. Not Nathan, man. No figures, man. And now they can't even sell them. They got so many.
Well, look at this right here. This is something alarming as well. Walmart is sticking true to that damn $39.97 for fucking Budo. But at Target, you go to Target. I brought Budo. I got Budo the other day at Target for like $28 because they had the 25% off. Now I already got a Budo, but Budo is my fucking guy. Yo, like that's a fire ass figure. So I needed one mint on card. But Target be having things like sales, And then if he wasn't 28, he was gonna be $35. They're $34.95 at Target, whatever the fuck they are. And the police officer too. But you see, Walmart is on this bullshit, and they about to hurt themselves real bad. I'm talking about like Home Alone hurt themselves.
And these are all great figures too. That's the saddest part
Yeah.
about it.
Now look at all this shit here. Look at all of this. Like, look at this. This shit is flooded, yo. Look at this shit. Look how many. Hey, but
All
from
them
the
grim
first
bikes.
picture, you see down here, Torch. They got fucking Torch in there. But then look at all the Captain Americas and shit, and the Venoms, all the heavy duties, a bunch of Budos. You know what I'm saying? Grim
All the
Vipers.
Grim Vipers. That's a brand new figure, and it's
Yeah,
just sitting there.
yeah. They had so many Grim Vipers. I said, "Fuck it." I picked me up one, which I'm glad I did. Cause that head scope on that Grim Viper is fire, yo. Uh, Let me go over to here. But yeah, but like I said, you see Torch here. Like, what is he doing here? Anybody who's really looking for G.I. Joe, they already got him. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm getting to is they're setting themselves up to clearance a whole bunch of shit, and then they're gonna be mad as fuck, and then it's gonna go back to a G.I. Joe desert again.
Yeah.
And they're doing it to themselves with all this shit powder on top of each other, same figure over same figure. Even went to the Marvel Legends side and did it.
I mean, we've been talking about this though for a while, man. We predicted this was going to happen, man.
And then contradicting themselves. Like I said, I can get that Falcon 2-pack set. I got one showing up tomorrow, $30. And you got a banged up box, and you talking about 46. Man, ain't nobody gonna buy this, man. Shit, I'm not buying it. You know, and I'm a collector. I collect the shit.
So what do you think, Savage? You think it'll go on sale at that Walmart, or do you think they'll box it up and like send it to Kohl's or Ross, not Kohl's, but Ross's and Ollie's? What do you think will happen? Do you think
another one too, but I don't see them in store like that. I think they go pull from these stores, because I ordered a Quick Kick and Beachhead. That Night Force set on Walmart.com is right now for $35. That is phenomenal when you sit up and really think about it, because now you're getting two figures for $17 a piece, which have two great bucks. The Beachhead, I mean, the Quick Kick is a little fucking too jacked for me, but it's still a great bug. He still looks good on it. With a bunch of different shit going on around him too, as far as head sculpts, hands, things of that nature, man. And you talking about all of that for $35, man. And I think they pulled it from like the Hope Mills joint. So I don't know, but they're gonna get rid of it somehow. They just can't just sit like that. You know what I'm saying? And especially in a spot in the middle of the fucking aisle, like how they got. That's real estate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It just blows my mind, man, because when they started, when these aisles, and for people watching, this is one of those islands that has like the dioramas around the top, right? Savage, it has like the G.I. Joe diorama and the Star Wars diorama and the Marvel
up top, right?
Yeah. So this, everybody was going crazy trying to find these. Do I got this in my city? Do I got this in my city? So we finally got one in our city, and now the figures are just there sitting, piling up, and nobody's buying them, man. It's just crazy, bro.
Ken Shelton says that's because they only put in the Joes in stores with them displays, and you can catch sales online for them because of that, and that is correct. That's a part of it.
Well, me personally, I know there's a lot of people out there that enjoy going to stores and toy hunting. Me, man, I mean, I just like the day it drops, I go online, put my order in, and then when it drops, I get it on my front porch. So, I mean, I really feel like this is a backwards way of buying the figures anyway, unless you're buying them on sale. So,
yeah. Hustle says my Target full of sold out ketchup and mustard. That's another one that I'm waiting on to drop. I could use a couple more. I ain't gonna go too crazy on them though. That mold is kind of getting beat out, and you can feel it with them. You know what I'm saying? If you start feeling the difference in a mold that's been used over and over again, that mold has been used a lot. That's why I'm glad they switched up my man. What's his name? You know, the other diver and shit.
Wetsuit.
Yeah, wetsuit. All right, so let's go with some rando because I just want to kind of go. Well, here we go right here. So I just want to $35. So you get $20 off of this. All of this is just fucking fantastic. Beachhead has a great backpack, which comes in all black now. See, there go that rifle right there. That's who I was looking at. Who had that shit? Is that the same one?
Where at?
That white rifle we was talking about earlier. You see this right here?
Nah, it's different because it's
That's
got
not the same one. You sure?
I'm 100, man. I put 100 on it, man. The other one has a strap, like a strap, like a sling.
Yeah, they could have added that shit to that. Though. That shit looked just like that fucking gun. But if it's not, it's close to it. But actually in classified, that's one of my the better guns when they start looking
I
like
think that was originally Snow Job's gun, wasn't it?
Yes. Yep.
Snow Jobs.
Yep. And that's okay. So that's who I thought that other gun belonged to earlier was Snow. Because it looked like it, but it might have been a little bit different on there, man. But smoke grenades, little 9 pistol. I like this web gear that Beachhead has on right here. This looks good on pretty much any figure that you put it on. It's just got a cool, like, kind of drop down attached holster,
Right.
And it helps blend in figures too. That's what I look at as well when I start kit bashing and putting together figures. Like, what web gear can help bring this all together? You know what I'm saying? And that's always a great one. Great legs. This came with his new buck. When you slip this vest off, that sweater is checkered all the way through, which is awesome. I thought it was gonna be blank. So if you bust him down and send him somewhere else, as far as that sweater wise, it'll look good on somebody else because it's something complete and it can be put in a different light. It's actually not a bad looking sweater once you take it off. The thing about Beachhead, what I did notice is he still has his old head. So he has that neck hinge. So whatever you send this to, you get the G.I. Joe that actually has the old neck hinge where he can fully look up, man, because that's still his old head from the beginning of the line. Quick kick, 3 different head sculpts. Not too much difference on them as far as that, but the Yonu mask, however you say that, that's pretty cool. I believe Hustle said that could be used for goons for Budo. The karate hands, very good. I got some karate hands on my quick kick now. I also I've been getting busy on that red dot too. I actually gave him a more yellow reddish color instead of this pale look here. So he actually looks Asian, on the version I'm working on now, man. And then nunchucks ain't worth the shit. This little gun right here, I never liked it. I like Quick Kick's backpack so he can put the smaller swords in, but this one doesn't fit as good as the red ones. The red ones, the sword stayed in. This was loose right here. These big, like, fucking swords right here, I never really too much care for them. And Ninja Stars, I haven't used them in photography yet, but I like the idea of it. For $35, that's one hell of a fucking deal.
So how many of these have you bought so far for your
just like 2 packs. I actually still have the original ones that I just kept that I haven't fucked with, but I brought in 2 packs that I've totally busted down, and I plan on buying 2 more packs because I don't have a minimum card of this. I try to, when I can, if I'm feeling it like that, get a minimum card of Night Force because that I'm already solidified. Dreadnoks on the Cobra side is my favorite subgroup. And as far as classified and right now what I'm feeling, I mean, I'm always gonna love the Alley Vipers. Those are troop builders, which they need to make some fucking new ones. It's time. If anybody from Hasbro is watching this shit or ever watch it, it's time, man. Go on, make some new ones of those.
Beachhead's fatigues are sick, bro. I mean, that could be like you could buy like 5 of those and have just 5 troopers all wearing the same fatigues, like a unit.
Correct. That's what I'm doing now. And just a sneak peek of what I got going on. I've took those pants. Took Falcon's upper body and chest, which is gray, put it on them, and then took that fucking Grim Viper head and put it on that because it's gray and black too. I got some few other things I'm gonna do. Yeah,
man, that looks sick, bro.
Yeah, that shit did, yo. That shit did. But I had to break them down and send some parts some other way because I was making another custom. But that Grim Viper head, really comes from the Outback buck, so it snaps right on and fits right the fucking place. You know what I'm saying? So this kit bashing shit has been fucking fun. Like for real. Like I ain't even gonna hold you, yo. But Beachhead also has a nice, I mean, a quick kick also has a nice vest too. That can be slipped off and used somewhere else. Up under there, he does have that tank top on that's it's painted on, so you can use that somewhere else. It has some decent legs, kind of weird in the diaper area. It's kind of thick, but he also has
Those are the low light legs. I think those originally came out on a low light, and then they usually
I
get.
believe so, but I'm not 100% sure. They're kind of big, man. He's part of that. This is part of that newer buck with the thicker
Well, I
diaper.
know they reused them with this joint on the Steel Brigade Commander. I think those are the same pants, aren't they? For the Steel Brigade Commander, this dude.
Maybe. I'm not 100% sure.
I think they are.
Let me.
They are. They're good bucks, though, bro. You can't go wrong with that. And all the shit you're getting, grenades, knives.
Yeah, those little black and red grenades, those smoke can looking grenades. I really like them. I'm probably gonna stacked up like 10 of those shits now. Let me see what somebody was saying. So, yeah, Harvey, yeah, what's good with you, man? You said good night, long evening. I appreciate it, fam. Yeah, that is a bargain, man. Ken said I already made spaghetti with this 2-pack tenderism. That's what they for, though, man. That's what they for, because it doesn't last like this forever. I remember when no, I didn't use these fatigues. You know who fatigues I used? Which I'm gonna use him with that same combo I was telling you about, Chris. But I used who's Shockwave. Remember Shockwave had a nice Night Force figure and 2 years ago, and he dropped down to $29. So when that was going on, I probably brought like 3 of them because I wanted that Night Force bike too. And shit, now he's up there like $80. He's out of the cycle, the system. So, and this was gonna be like this for a little while. All of them do. All those Night Force figures do, but then they get out of the system and they're gone. So,
yeah, I got 5 of those Shockwaves myself that I've never done anything with. I still got them sealed up.
He's Beachhead, so he has these same legs, and he has those gray fatigues as well, man. Not this digital like as hard as Beachhead, but he has a nice set of fatigues on as well, man. And like I said, this set right here ain't gonna be around forever like that. But as long as they're here, if it's 3 months down the road, shit, every now and then sparingly, I'll buy one. Be quiet and honest with you till I have 10 fucking sets of this. And that's all it is, man. Just stockpiling fodder, man, to make other shit, man. And to be honest with you, the way them customs been coming out, I've been really feeling my kit bash side. I did some shit with Cold Slither buzzer, man, that I'm still working on that looks fucking great. But what's up with this Malice Valaverse figure here?
Dude, I really don't know. I'm hoping we find out tomorrow. I'm wondering if this might be the Zolicon special. I really don't know, man. But he also has another one that's coming with the bazooka. This joint right here, this thing.
Hold on, let me get back to stream, y'all, because I'm looking dead at the other screen right now. Okay, yeah. He's got that's what it comes with.
But it's tan instead of green, and then the case is black. And I don't know if that comes with this figure. So he's dropped a lot of teases. I'm kind of curious to see where it all fits in at tomorrow, man, when that video drops. But
yeah, because I've been seeing this Malice figure, them 2 feet there for about 2 weeks now. So I'm curious on what the fuck it is either with me too. Because that's all I've been seeing, them feet.
I like that name though, Malice. That's almost sounds like a rapper, man.
Yeah, I'm about to say I thought he was making one of the clips. Be quite honest with you. When he said Malice, I said, damn, I said Bobby making more black figures, man. Shit. Malice, he need to make
VA.
But I'm curious, man. So this photo right here is just rando, but I was talking to Lonzo about that Professor Griff, and this is what he was talking about. Now I see what he's talking about. He took Dusty's body, and he said he just put new paint over it. And this is Professor Griff from Public Enemy, man. So that actually looks pretty dope right there.
Yeah,
I
I've
like
seen that, man. It
I
looks
like
really
the paint
good.
job. I never seen it before, but it also gave me an idea with Dusty because Dusty has like those BDUs on, like with the collar and shit. You know what I'm saying? And if I get good at painting, camouflage, I can just always paint over that and actually have a real kind of like BDU uniform and shit. So that's what's up. This is what we're talking about, people. Tomorrow, Saturday at 12:20, 12 o'clock p.m. Bobby Valor will be talking. Damn it. We'll be talking about the Black Sales line. And like I said, and I'll just plug it one more time. I like this show right here because on this show he just talks strictly about toys. It ain't got none of that extra garbage with it. It's just straight, pure content, man, and it's really good. Whether it's stuff in his personal toy collection or just things that go on in the industry, on the technical side of it, man. And it's got a great whoever's shooting it on the camera, it's got a great view on it, and it's really good.
Really well produced.
Yeah, very well produced. I like it, man. So check that out tomorrow. I guess what channel would that be on? The Valaverse channel?
Right, on the Valaverse channel. Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, okay. So this is what I was getting into. That's why I was telling you, like, well, this is Beachhead anyway. But just man, I finally have writ dyed an Outback buck to where the skin is African American, man.
Yeah.
I had a little mishap where when I did it, I had the arms clenched so I could get the back of the elbows, but I didn't open them up. But I'm just learning. So I dropped them again and tried to catch it, and I got the arms in the crotch of it a little bit darker, but I am satisfied. I am satisfied, man, with this, and it's just on now. And with the writ dye, it's not really always necessary turning like somebody completely Caucasian to African American, which is you can do that shit. You can do anything in between because that is totally two different sides of the spectrum and all colors in between. But also adding little hints and shade, like even to a Caucasian person, adding the reddish or orange behind the skin, let you know like there's blood pumping through, and it's not this pale male, here, man. Because not everybody's black, not everybody's white, and I'm talking about primary colors. Everybody has a different kind of hue to them. There's different color shades of black people, different shades of white people, and this writ dye helps you get to that level, man, to where you can get your figures looking really, really real here, man. And basically what I did was just took these beachhead legs from the retro card, Outback's upper body and neck, and then I got a not too long ago a Eric Killmonger Marvel Legends head. This is like, this is more on the animated head, and I writ dyed that too to try to match up the color. It's not perfect, it's not on point, but it definitely gave him some realism. And then I took the shades from the police officer and put it on him. And see,
And
this
that set it off, man. Just that little detail right there on the glasses really set it off, bro.
correct. And this is what I be screaming about with this police officer, man. The how it just keeps multiplying. I have 17 pairs of those fucking glasses. Not saying I'm gonna use it on every figure that's coming up, but I know I got some glasses somewhere that I could use when I just wanna, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like fill in the gap and shit. And that's what it was, because when I writ dyed, it kind of darkened his eyes a little bit. Still looked straight, but when I put those glasses on it, and that's adding a whole another mode to it. He almost kind of looks like he's half man, half synthetic. You know what I'm saying? Like on that Alien show, Chris. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like he has some type of mystery to him. But I'm not done with him yet. I'm trying to think if I'm gonna name him Black or Smoke. I kind of like Smoke though, but he's gonna be part of my Wu-Tang squad because that's the only reason I painted the shirt black. I out of all those Wu-Tang shirts I got, I don't have an original black and yellow. And what better than an original custom from top to bottom than right here, man. So,
dude, when you first sent me the image of this, I thought this was something that Lonzo sent you, man. So I mean, you did your thing with this, man, with the writ dye, man. It looks really good, Mike. And with the glasses, what I was gonna say about the glasses is GI Customs, the guy we had on a couple weeks back, he has these, in his videos, he uses these markers, these Sharpie markers that are like for painting. You got 17 pairs of glasses. I wonder if you could use those markers to change the color of the lenses so that when you do give them to different people, you got like different color lenses in them, so they all ain't got to have that yellow.
Oh yeah. Kind of do some different things with them.
I mean, the
Uh,
yellow is sick. I like the yellow, but that way they look different as you start spreading them out. So everybody's got something a little different.
yeah. Like just little different things. Yeah, and I'll probably eventually in the future find little different things. Do shit. I might dip them in some fucking red dye.
So
I'm
when
dipping
you do
fucking
the
everything,
when
huh?
you do the rit dye though, how does that work to where you're getting the arms that color, but it's not affecting the color of the shirt? How does that work, man?
Well, the shirt I painted that shirt black. So whatever I writ dyed, I just painted it back over it. You know what I'm saying? But writ dye doesn't take to everything. I got some new episodes of parts of pieces coming up. I probably got like 5 different episodes that I film. I just got to go back and edit all of them. And in some of those, I'm coming across like I said, y'all learning just like along with me. I'm writ dyeing shit. Like there's some other those those 60th anniversary Halo Trooper, the fatigues on them,
Yeah,
just fucking around with that red dye. See, it works off color. I had some orange. I had some blue at first, but see with blue and green, like green, it won't make it do nothing, make the green get richer. So I said, let me try one more thing. So I had some apricot orange. So I dipped them in that, and then that green start reacting with that orange and turned them shits brown and white. I'm like, oh shit, that's dope. You know what I'm saying? So it just works funny. And it didn't take long for them arms to turn fucking brown. I'm talking about 3 goddamn minutes. And them shits were done. So whatever you do, you got to keep an eye on it, man.
but it
Um
did change the color of the shirt too, and then you just paint over the shirt again. Is what you're saying?
not really, because like I said, it won't take to everything. It looked like it was trying to. I had some different things going. I had paint on the shirt. Like Rit dye won't take the paint. It'll only take to that plastic. It's like chemical and shit. You know what I'm saying? Um, let me Hustle said don't use Sharpie markers. Invest in some of them quality Gundam markers. I've been hearing about them. I tried to I dipped some of those green marine sniper weapons in some red dot, and it didn't take. So it's just a very funny thing, but when it does take, it'll start shifting. Like these pants he got on, like if you put red dye on that, it'll probably take to that light brown, and then that green will probably start doing something else, like maybe turning black. You know
Hmm.
what I'm saying? Just on depending on what color you use. Like 'cause this Marvel Legends head, it didn't really take to the head, but it did darken up the lips. It's all about the softness of the plastic too, man. So it's just got different things. But I got a few videos of me doing it. And the more and more I go on, we'll probably do one episode where I just rit dye some shit. Like I said, once I seen them arms and what I fucked up at, I guess I wasn't using synthetic on some bottles, but maybe some bottles I brought I did. I could have swore they said synthetic, but the way them arms turned, I was like, oh shit. I just left them in for 2 minutes. I think it was gonna be like a couple hours thing. Hell no. That water boiling hot and you mix it up good, you dip them arms in there, they're definitely they definitely gonna turn. But I got another idea. I'm gonna take Road Pig and I'm gonna dip his ass. I'm gonna make him a straight nagga brown. I'm gonna turn Road Pig and I'm gonna make Road Pig black, yo. So that's just other just crazy shit. I may do it to Serrana too. I'm a dip her too and just change them up, man. But just another day in the life of a collector, man. Oh, also too another tidbit that Lonzo told me about when we did the interview. This Marvel Legends head does not fit on this Outback neck like that. It won't. It will be loose as a goose. I went. That's what I went to that Walmart the other day, Chris, because I was really looking for what he told me those earplugs. He
Right.
said like the little silicone joints.
Yeah.
So I went and brought some of them. Best fucking thing smoking. Got this head moving to where you can turn his head, neck, and all that. You know what I'm saying? All you gotta do is just put a little bit on the ball, like sticky tack, but it works better than sticky tack and it's tougher. So uh I picked up some for like $7, man. It's like 10 tabs in that shit. It's like that's like enough to last you a fucking lifetime because you don't need much, man. But that was a jewel that he dropped, man, and I appreciate that because that's what's making this whole kit bash work, man. Because that head, it definitely doesn't fit. Let me see what we got. Yeah, so that was it on that end, man. Let me pull this down, and Seagram, we're gonna get into the other stuff too. I got that we was gonna talk about.
It's funny how like just little tricks like that makes a world of difference, bro. Like with the heads,
uh
little things like that, and the boiling water with the red dye.
mhm.
Little things add up to change the whole game for you. So
I don't know what my man mean by no sand. You talking about when we red dye? When I red dye, and when I paint, mm. I'm just a novice, man. So this little stuff that I do, it works. I haven't really gotten to so deep into something where I need to sand it down. If anything, I will at least put some fucking primer on some things, but other than that, nah, I'm raw dog jumping that thing, raw dog. But not red dye, man. Red dye, you just dip that shit, man. Dip it and go. Just make sure your figure clean or whatnot. You ain't got no paint on it or nothing, like exterior paint. All right. So Chris, we're gonna go to the gridiron thing. We're gonna talk about that, man.
that was a nice little drop too that a lot of people weren't expecting today.
Yeah, with the gridiron joint, yeah, that the little joint here, and I already got it up. So what we got going on here, Christopher?
So I pulled the trigger too fast, man. I didn't realize that they dropped two of these today. Did you know? Did you catch that? Did they drop two versions today? Savage.
I just seen it just now when I was setting up for the show and went to go, pull up all the tabs. I seen that the first one I seen was $400. I like, oh, they on their shit. But then I see this one right here for $299, which they still on their shit, but at least it's $100 cheaper.
And it looks like they got some wash on it this time. I'm looking at my phalanxes, man. My phalanxes don't see at the bottom right here. They got like the brown. Looks like they got like a brown wash or some paint on them now. So that looks really good.
Let me pull this up. Hold on. Yeah,
But
I thought they had wash and shit on that full, but I see the color variations and shit.
I fucked up. I got this. I looked at it and I was going back and forth. I was like, man, do I really need this? This is basically so similar to what I already got with the phalanx, but just a little shorter. And I was like, fuck, I'm just gonna go ahead and get it, and it'll be another one in the arsenal. And then I did my order, and then I went back through later on and was looking at some stuff, or I seen some pictures online. I was like, well, damn, that one has a turret on it. I was like, I wonder if you can add that turret that came out for the phalanx, and it's interchangeable. And so I went back in to look up. I was thinking about going back and getting the turret for, and then I noticed that they had a whole nother one, like you said, for $399 that comes with the turret. So I don't know. Even though it's still $399, man, I kind of wish I would have got the one with the turret because it looks a lot different than the phalanx. You know what I'm saying? So, but hey,
it's all gravy, man. Because shit, you was debating if you needed it or not.
Yeah.
So I think it's a good look. It's nothing I'm attracted to.
But it's based on a real world tank, man.
It looked like it. Hey, hustle, man. My other lights died out. I gotta charge all my little tabs too. That's why I'm on the hunt too. I need to buy some more of them. It's Christmas time. They get down to like $12. But yeah, he says my room looking like the purple tape.
Classic.
But let me go over to this and okay. But yeah, man. So this is something like this was that original 13 type shit. When G.I. Joe actually had like real, you know what I'm saying, machinery and shit before it got too crazy.
Yeah, it also gives me that Warthog vibe, like that more like shorter and stubby that Sergeant Slaughter's crew drove. But we'll see what it looks like when it comes out.
When it's supposed to drop?
Well, you can get it now, but it's 30 to 45 days. You want to click on some of them other pictures down there?
Yeah,
So originally, this was like something that came out in the 60s, and this was like real popular in Vietnam.
it look like it. Yeah, I like it though. To be honest with you, for the price point, you got to be choosy with gridiron. So I don't know. Is that the same one? Oh, okay, that's a different little side angle. It looks good though, man. It really does. I mean, especially with it's crazy how some paint, man, how far it could take something. And then you see the different color variations in there. You know how it goes from the lighter color here to a darker green. I was actually watching that video with GI Customs. He was doing a hunter tank for somebody, and that's what he was talking about. He had painted it a OD green at first, and then he went through with some lighter greens and was adding different shades and textures. He didn't do no crazy design on all he was doing was actually putting some green paint on a green tank. But man, the layers and the different things he was doing, man, it brings things out, man. When you go into detail like that, as far as messing around with your paint. Let me see what this one look like.
The other reason I was hesitant at first is because they're going to drop a green one, a brown one, a black one, probably a blue one. So I was like, do I want this green one or do I want to wait and see what the other ones are?
Be honest with you, with this vehicle right here, only colors I could see me rocking with it is in this OD green or just like a jet black, something like that. Other than that, like all the other shit, and they probably could do a police one or something like that. But the OD green is the best, to be quite honest with you.
I like the star that they got on it and like that little lettering on the back door. This one just has more detail than the Phalanx, man.
You think so? The Phalanx actually got a lot of detail on it. Well, scoped. It has scoped. Yeah, I okay. When you say detail, this is paint and all that. It looks good though. It has a little flap down door in the back. It just costs a lot, man. This was like $100, man. I would fuck with this all day. You know what I'm saying? Even for like maybe 125, man. But just the pricing, man. That shit is crazy. That's why I say I gotta pick and choose my battles with gridiron. Let's
Yeah,
go
so
to
the Phalanx, I got the Phalanx right now in my hand, man. And yeah, there's no wash on it. I mean, I'm not tripping, man. This shit is a beast, and I ain't no complaining, man. I love it, man. But there's no wash on it. There's no stickers. There's no decals. So it just has a little more flavor, I think. That new APC. But look at that joint right there, man. I mean, that. Once I saw that, I was like, damn, I pulled the trigger too quick.
Yeah, you get really excited.
You get trigger happy, man.
You be getting really excited. But man, yeah, the turret looks great on top of it, be quite honest with you. How much the turret cost singly?
Well, that's what I'm gonna do, man. Gridiron has always been stellar with their customer service. Usually when I call up there, Sandy, his wife, answers. And man, I've been buying from them since day one, man. I mean, I've spent thousands with these people, man. And it's been very rare that I have had issues. But anytime that I have had an issue, I call them up and Sandy takes care of it right away. So
Nice.
I'm thinking about maybe calling them on Monday and letting know what happened and seeing if I could, just pay the extra and upgrade to this one, or I'm going to find out if this is going to be an add-on where I could just add the turret later on. So,
Okay.
But they're good people, man. I'm sure it won't be an issue.
Yeah, it looks good though, man. I still want that damn big blue, man. Hopefully that shit don't get gone.
But that turret, it just gives it, because right now it the other way with the APC look, even though it is shorter and stubbier, it's still very similar to what I already got with the Phalanx. So
yeah,
that turret, it just gives it a whole nother look, man.
see what this is right here.
Oh, it's got the engine where you can get in there and actually work on the engine block, man.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's dope though, man. I like it. $400.
It's pricey.
Yeah, but you get that turret up there. I mean, it's pricey though. It definitely is. Let's see.
This is what I
That
wish
one-
they would have done, Mike, with the moccasin boat. That whatever they call that joint.
oh, you talking about that hound?
Yeah, well, I mean that's what it is. But I wish instead of like just taking the hound and making it into a boat, I wish they just would have went ahead and made a whole new boat and actually made a boat for us,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Because I mean, you created the hound, you created the phalanx, now you created this APC, the M113. Why couldn't you just done that with the boat, man? Just gave us a whole nother boat.
Yeah,
You
they
know,
fucked up with that. That looked like Beverly Hillbilly shit too. Like for real. Man, I'm loving this right here. That is fucking just so fucking beautiful, man. I can't believe I'm fucking going crazy over this expensive ass fucking thing. Like just the blue, the hues on that shit, like that is just fucking phenomenal. That's the best one to me.
that's that Jay-Z blue.
Yeah. It's just got just a pop to it, man. Look at that shit, man. That is. Does this come with extra attachments as well?
Yeah, everything that's in the picture, yeah, it comes with all that. Yeah.
Well, I'm talking about. Did the original Phalanx have that as well?
So yeah, it came with the cans. Both of them came with like the green joint has like a green camo. The tan joint has a tan. Yeah, they all come with the same stuff, man. And they
Okay.
light up on the inside. It has like a little nipple on top where when you cut it on, it lights it up on the inside.
Oh
So
damn, for real?
yeah,
So this got lights?
on the inside. So there's like a little nipple that you turn, you rotate it,
Mm-hmm.
and it lights up the whole inside red. So when you fold down the hatch in the back and you're looking in, the whole inside is lit up red.
Yeah, that's freaking beautiful. Yeah, I gotta get that shit, man. I really do. All right. So
But
yeah,
I've been happy with everything I bought vehicle wise, man. I got two phalanxes. I got I got four hounds. I got like three vamp kits where I converted the vamps. I got the Stinger kit where you made it like almost like a pickup truck with the bulldozer on the front.
yeah,
I
So
got a lot of their mechs, and I've been very satisfied. They are pricey, but dude, I've been happy with all my purchases through them. And again, their customer service, if I've ever had a problem, just call them up and they get me squared away, man. So
nice. Yeah, man. As far as like their quality of things, man, I ain't had no problem with them. Let me stop sharing this. But let me see what else we got. What else we have on the menu? Did I miss anything?
I mean, the only thing we kind of really talked about was that YouTube video rotating them.
Oh yeah, Destro is my spirit animal. What points you want to talk about from that? Because
Well,
it's like 10 points.
hold on, Carlos. Anything with rotating nipples, you got me. I'm all about rotating nipples, baby. I don't know, man. I mean, it's been a very popular video, man, and a very popular topic in the community this week, man. A lot of stuff on there that sounds very appealing, and some stuff I don't know. I have to see it, man. But how do you feel about stuff like that, Mike? When we get a big leak like that, are you like, damn, man, I wish they would just shut the fuck up and let me hear about it when it comes out, or do you enjoy hearing about a leak?
I don't think I give a shit enough to even have emotions about that shit. To be quite honest with you, I don't. I don't care if they shut up. I don't care if they talk about it. It does make me think about certain things because who's the channel that does that a lot? Viper Island. So I take it in a grain of salt. Some of this shit be true, but be honest with you, everybody be having the same information, man. I guess people be mad on who says it first or whatnot, but man, I don't even give a fuck. And when I was looking at the video from my man, A lot of it sounded true. I'm just go off things he kind of fired off. Oh, there's going to be a water moccasin, uh, which I believe that. I believe that. I believe Hasbro is probably got a water moccasin in the mix, man, and I can't fucking wait. I'm definitely going to buy it if it does come out. He said that also that harness that we've been looking at, that weird short handled harness, it's too short to kind of be like have a pet. It's almost like a handle to ride something. And he said it was going to be a raptor in the line, like dino shit, you know, like dinosaurs, which is cool with me because I have some Mattel uh
You got
Amber
a dinosaur
collection.
right above your back right there. It looks like you got a
Yeah.
brontosaurus.
Bronchiosaurus back there. So I got dinosaurs. I like shit like that. And I think it's cool, man. You know, G.I. Joe does great animals. So if they could top Mattel's Amber collection dinosaurs, then they're in a good spot, which I know they can. And those are good dinosaurs.
Let me piggyback off you real quick on that.
Yeah.
Before you
Go
keep
ahead.
going. So when you first hear something about dino hunters, like I was way gone. Like I was already like into girls at that point when they were doing dino hunters and GI Joe. So I never even knew they had got that far until later on. But I think if they do the storytelling part of it good, like maybe saying like Major Blood, or not Major Blood, but what's their mad scientist? Mindbender. Like Mindbender created this in the lab, or Mindbender got some fucking dinosaur DNA and created it. That's the part that would get me sold on it, is how they present it and how it actually looks. Because hearing about it, it sounds too off the wall. But you know, once I see it in person and how they present it and how it's made, like that big ass scorpion, that's what they did. Mindbender did some shit in the lab and came up with a scorpion. So we just got to see how it goes, man.
Yeah. As far as that, I wasn't into GI Joes by the time they were fucking with dinosaurs. I think the last kind of figure I brought was like Cesspool, and that had to been what 92, something like that. And I was still a kid. I definitely wasn't fucking with no girls then. I was 8 or 9 years old, but you know I kind of went on my way, man. But as far as classified, I'm they've introduced me to characters that were in the original GI Joe that I made me like them. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking to be wild. I'm looking to expand on my collection. Um, and like I said, anything in classified put up to me is pretty much a winner, even if it's not my cup of tea. Just like how you like the snow figures and shit like that. They look good. They're just not for me like that. You know what I'm saying? But they're not bad. This isn't a horrible line or anything like that. So but what else? Something else significant that he said? Oh, it's gonna be a Thunder Machine. Is definitely coming.
The
Uh, he,
Destro joint with the Iron.
oh yeah. He said there's gonna be an Iron Grenadiers Destro, and Destro's gonna have a shield with his like face, right? That's
Yep.
mask.
And the sword
Uh,
comes out.
and the sword can stick in the shield and shit. So that sounded pretty fucking dope. But
Now
it's a
that's
good.
the Destro I had as a kid. The silver one was too. Well, that was just a little bit too before my time. But that gold-headed Destro was the one I had with the despoiler, man. So
Yeah.
I always thought he was dope, bro. So I'm excited. I've been waiting for that one to come out. So
Jay, what's going on with you, fam? Um, yeah. So and I'm not a big Iron Grenadiers person, but if it's that same fucking sword that Dark Lawn got, some shit like that, then yeah, I'm all for it. You know what I'm saying? So I'll definitely probably be getting that one, man. I'll definitely probably be getting that Destro, for sure. Um, I would say this too, because I had a theory on that, being that he said that there's a water moccasin coming out, right? And then Valaverse, they're starting to go into this water shit too, because like I said, so goes GI Joe, so goes Valaverse. They either trying to meet them at the point, beat them to that the point, or just be around when they're at the point, you know. And that's happened with everything from Sergeant Slaughter to snow shit, you know what I'm saying, to desert shit, to this, that, and the third, man. So all points are leading towards water. But as far as when I say that also, which I don't have no inside information, I'm just fucking really just talking right now. But I would say this. I would say this year GI Joe might not have a HasLab. They might go to this. That's what they trying. This made to order, because I believe Marvel Legends is on that shit now, where it's just no HasLab. HasLab was just an analytical, I guess, experiment. Will they buy? Okay, if we make order, will it be worth our time to make order? We just don't want 100 orders. We want to make sure 100,000 motherfuckers is going to buy this shit at a certain point with certain trigger points or whatnot, whatever they were going on. But I could see a Cobra Murray coming this year. No HasLab, uh, with a made to order status on it, man. And I could see them doing that twice a year because of the GI Joe fandom is that strong to where they could do a Cobra vehicle and then a Joe vehicle, or they could do it once a year. But shit, you see what they just did. We just did something twice a year just now. Is with the snow joint, and then we got the his tank.
Yeah, we did the
This is only
HasLab
6 months
animated.
apart.
Yeah, HasLab animated to order. Yeah, I think it really depends on how well this the HasLab does with the his tank, man. I think that's what it'll be based on. I think if this his tank is a success, I think they probably will try to go more in that direction.
Yeah, but all points lead to it. Like I said, especially Valaverse, they making water shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is kind of gearing up to go that way. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. We'll see what's up on there. What was some other points that maybe you want to talk about that he was talking about, Chris?
Well, one Carlos just mentioned the tricycle joint. I remember
Yes,
that.
yes.
The tricycle. That was dope. I had that when I was younger. But he also mentioned which is interesting because today we just got all those renders of three snow troopers, and he in the video he talked about desert troopers for GIJOE.
Yes, they're gonna go desert a desert series that is gonna be a new desert Dusty with that coyote that he got, and there's gonna be like a desert pack or something.
Yeah,
No, desert subgroup.
So that's why I thought it was interesting when he was talking about a desert subgroup, but then we got all these winter snow, like the winter guys today. So we'll see, because he didn't mention nothing about winter people, I don't think, in his video. Do you remember him mentioning anything about winter?
Now, like I said, I forgot about the desert ordeal, but he said they basically going towards that way to fight that dude that just came out with the Scorpion, which I haven't brought yet, as a matter of fact. What's his name?
Desert Scorpion. Desert Scorpion.
Desert Scorpion, yeah. So that's an army builder. So that made sense. And I don't think they would do anything like crazy, like, okay, we about to drop 20 desert figures, but enough, a little desert squadron, because they already got desert Snake Eyes, so another desert Dusty and a few more new desert people, and that'll be good. But they said they're gonna come out with this trike for Heart Wrencher. I kind of can believe that too, because everybody's talking about they want a dreadnought bike, but some people say no, not a trike. But I could see them doing a trike with Heart Wrencher with an extra head for an army builder, or just so they could make that happen.
So speaking about the dreadnoughts, desert and snow, the trifecta. Let me use this as a segue. Do you remember I've talked about back in the day during the 4-inch line, they did a dreadnought 6-7 pack of figures.
Yes.
All right. Mm-hmm. So around that same time, they also did a Cobra 7-pack of all desert troopers, and they also did a 7-pack of all Cobra winter troopers, and that was pretty cool. So it is interesting that there is a history of doing packs of desert packs and winter packs, and he's talking about desert in his video, and then we just had all these Cobra ones come out today.
Yeah. I can see them, because shit, they're really kind of running out of shit to do. So why not waste a little time and fuck around and dip off into some sub teams, and we could eat up a year doing that, so.
I'd like to see that death line though, man. Before I see Dino Hunters, I'd like to see some crime shit like gangsters and all that shit before we get into Dino Hunters.
Um, man,
Or even maybe
this,
some eco warriors. I'd love to see a cesspool, man.
yeah, I'm pretty sure they're gonna come with it. Come with a cesspool. But that was really supposed to be my era of GI Joe, and I don't want to see too many of them. You
Fatso
know?
Michael was dope with the purple outfit. He was a good one. I don't know if you remember that
Yeah,
or not.
I only person I really remember is Cesspool because I brought him. And looking at Cesspool, he looked like John Lithgow and shit.
He
But
does. Yeah.
he he would be dope as a figure because he was just a weird, kind of weird looking guy, and I think they could really take that to the next level. Um, but yeah, man, all those points seem pretty valid to me. I could see all of that shit happening. Every last thing he said, really, even with this dinosaur situation. I could see that happening, man. And I guarantee y'all, GI Joe Classified drop some Joes with dinosaur shits when y'all motherfuckers gonna fuck with that shit. Y'all gonna fuck with it. Or if you don't fuck with it, when you finally pick it up, you're like, damn, yo, I should have been fuck with this shit. This shit is actually kind of dope. You know what I'm saying?
It's going to be another busy year. I think the timing of it too, man. I think if that video would have dropped out, would have dropped like um 6-7 weeks ago when we were getting that big influx of shit where shit was coming here, shit was coming from here. We were getting shit every day.
Yeah,
I think it would be a different story. But seeing that it dropped this week when it's been we've been in kind of a drought, you
yeah,
know, I think that was a perfect timing where it gives people something to talk about and something
yeah,
to think about.
yeah,
But
yeah.
then even the last couple days, we got the gridiron shit. We got the 3 reveals today. We got the Valor shit tomorrow. But just 3 days ago, we didn't have none of that shit. So
Nah, it's been a busy past couple of days, and then as far as these winter troopers, my guess is those pre-orders will probably go up for those maybe in February.
and yeah, I'm not saying we would get a 7-pack. I'm just referencing the history of they have done packs with the desert and the winter theme in the past and with GI Joe. Yeah,
Yeah,
there's no way they do a 7-pack. That'd be
and even with a 4-pack, that's pushing it. I could see a 3-pack at the most, and that it's just way too much money. The figures are way bigger. Like the 7-pack with those 3 3/4, yeah, hell yeah, and that was pushing it with that. But I could see that happening. And 15 years ago, today they probably would more likely do a 5-pack. I still don't see them jamming 7 of them joints in there.
yeah. I think a 3 is about as good as it's gonna get.
Yeah,
Well, they did the Cole Slither set. That was a 4-pack, but that was just like a
yeah.
one time.
That's another one. Oh, um, $35 for the Marauder, Low Light, and Spirit on Hasbro Post. Once again, another great set. Getting 2 figures, $17.50 a piece, with a bunch of accessories and fodder around them. Also, speaking of Cold Slither, and I hated I had to cut you off like that, but I wanted to remember. Somebody keep an eye out. Y'all keep an eye out for when that motherfucker goes to clearance. Okay. Because I don't know why it's up there still, but I took my buzzer head, which I love that head, man. That is a great fucking head sculpt. And I started doing some custom fodder work on it. But I still like Cold Slither, but I think I'd rather have them mint on card than loose. I really might kit bash all the rest of them, but I don't think I know what to do with them. I might just fucking sell them off, man.
Yeah,
Who
I
knows?
haven't even opened mine up yet, bro.
For real. I like them, man. It's just their bodies are all the same. The best one is fucking Buzzer, man. He's the most different one. He has a nice overlay jean jacket or vest jacket. He has some nice like boots with like some tassels on them, and then that fucking mohawk. And then they just gave him a totally different face. He looks like Beavis from Beavis and Butthead. That shit is like fire, yo. His glasses are a hell of a lot better. He's the best one out of all of them to me.
And it is presented very well in the box anyway, so it just looks good in the box
Yeah,
as it
yeah.
is.
But they gave them all the same bucks, and they got these super skinny knees, almost like old Marvel Legends and shit, man. So,
Well, I know we mainly talk about Joe over here, but I know you are a Marvel Legends fan. hasn't there been some Marvel Legend drops in the last week or two? Anything you feeling?
There has been something that dropped. That Blade dropped, and I don't know what else dropped. Something else did drop, but
Obviously,
it
it wasn't nothing special. If you ain't,
yeah, I forgot what something went down with Marvel Legends. Well, a bunch of shit went down, but man, it's kind of off my radar right now. I can't even afford to pay attention. Yeah, my man said Deadpool and Wolverine Wave 2, which that's cool. But these are the movie figures. That movie been gone on, away. So I don't they're so slow with their fucking drops, yo. He says laughing out loud, WWE Joes. Yeah, we I had some of them show up on the thing last week when we was doing it, but it wouldn't go to the big screen. But I'm trying to man, that really is bothering me because something did drop from them that was really, really dope. But
well, while you're thinking about that, man, there's a guy on IG. I think his name is called. Let me look it up real quick. His name is called GIJOE Forever, but he's been doing these little like AI GI Joes, but they're in the box, so it almost looks like an official drop because it looks like they're in the package. But he's done like Duke and Scarlet in the in like a Department of Corrections outfit. Is that the one you're talking about? The Punisher Hulkbuster?
that was one of the things I did see. That wasn't the main thing I was talking about, but that is one that's actually, if I said if I'm gonna get one this year, man, that'll be something I would be interested in. I actually do like that. Now, because I got a American whatever that one was that they took an Iron Man thing and painted it red, white, and blue. I really like that. That was a pretty dope one, and I got it for a good price too. But that Punisher is kind of like in that same thing, man. He's got a Punisher head, so it look like he's in that mech suit, but it's just a big robot with the Punisher logo on it, and it's pretty dope, pretty dope. So I don't know. I have to see. I know it's gonna be up there like 60, $70 or some shit like that, man. So dealing with it sparingly.
But this dude GI Joe Forever, if anybody's seen him on Instagram, man, he's just been doing some cool shit with the AI, man. He did like I said, Duke and Scarlet like in prison outfits. He did like a Cobra dude dressed up as a bank robber. He did
Nice.
he did like a double like a GI Joe 007 like secret agent in a suit. He did me. He did the Window Viper, like the official Window Viper. So
Oh
that
yeah, yeah, yeah. I seen that joint. I seen that joint you sent over.
so
Yeah.
he's done several AI and they look just like. I mean, when you look at if you just kind of skimming through Instagram like scrolling, it almost looks like something that's official. So he did a good job with them, man. They're eye catching.
That's what I'm just looking at over here at Big Bad Toy Store. Also Zap, I mean not Zap, Short Fuse and Steeler is on Big Bad Toy Store now for pre-order. Say a March release date, but keep your eyes peeled open for those as well because I'm pretty sure somebody's gonna find them on clearance in about a month dealing with Target. Not saying that they're bad figures or anything, but they're gonna pop up. Somebody's going. I already know. I'm gonna see a post. Got these today for $23. Sweet. That's how them posts be. Sweet. All right, motherfucker. But
Meanwhile, I bought 4 of them at full price.
I brought one set at full price because I'm actually chasing down the original 13 myself. I got them all, besides the ones that's left to get.
Well, dude, I pre-ordered 2 from Target and 2
Mhm,
from Pulse the day the pre-order went up, and they fucking sold out like that, man. So I was like, well, fuck it, I'll just keep them and not cancel them.
mhm.
And then meanwhile, everybody they come out and everybody and their mama's getting them anyways.
Yeah, because
So
I missed out on them as well. I didn't get it. I didn't get a chance to order them, anything like that, man. I'll say, you know what, I'm gonna just try to catch them at Target, and I have, man. Southern Pine's been a sweet honey hole for me, man. try to catch up on figs. A lot of good Simpsons figs.
But I'm not disappointed with them though. I've only opened up one, but I'm planning on doing some stuff with them
I
eventually.
I want to bust them down. You know me, I'm looking at them to bust down. And be honest with you, not even send their bodies the other way. Really, just put some different head sculpts on if I wanted to. You know what I'm saying? Because they great green shirts or just regular troops, man. So definitely ain't got no complaint with that. Hustle having $23. Yeah, man. Oh yeah. The Ghost Rider with the red bike. I thought they could have did that a little bit better though, man.
That reminded me of the shit you did for Xandar. Is that like the Marvel Legends version of what
Yes.
Mexico
Yeah.
joint?
That's the same bike. That's the same exact bike. Of course, the Mexico one's a little bit better. But no, same bike because it ain't shit too. It's just a red glowing bike and shit, man. So yeah, but I left that bike untouched. That's actually Torch's bike. I got to get some batteries for it. I was actually just looking at it today, man. But for all of y'all out there been hollering and screaming about some motherfucking bikes, that's basically like the Punisher bike. It's just in a clear red plastic, so you can paint that and actually do some pretty cool custom with it. I'm probably gonna pick one up just to try to attempt that. I don't know how to take that bike apart though. I don't know if you can take it apart. But it would be good if you can just bust it down to pieces and leave some pieces clear red and then put you a black paint on that, whatever paint you're gonna put, and just start doing a custom Harley. But I believe I gotta look at it again. Don't give me the line, but I believe that is that Punisher bike from God knows when, what, 8 years ago now. Which that bike is good to go, man. Like I said, a lot of shit I did earlier, like really was starting coming to majorly collecting these action figures again. It was like jump on shit when I knew, like, damn, that's definitely gonna go a long way. And that was buying them damn bikes, yo. For $29. Now you can't even get one less than $75, $80.
Yeah, I wonder why they classified never did just like a generic dreadnought or one of the dreadnoughts on a bike when they already had that so close to it with the Legends, man, with the Wolverine bike and the Punisher bike. You would think that's something that they could have done, bro.
Yeah. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? It says Amazon got the Wolverine bike for 35. I like the Wolverine bike. It's cool. That Punisher bike is simple and black.
Yeah, that's the thing. The Wolverine one's
That
that
shit is hard
blue.
to beat, yo.
Yeah, I got a couple of the
In the
Wolverine
style.
bikes, but the Wolverine bike with that color, it's almost it's hard to have like a group of them and a bunch of them got the same color bike. With the black one, you expect motherfuckers to have black bikes.
Yeah,
So
just
it's
all
just more individualized.
lined up. Yeah.
Yeah,
And it's the style too, because what's that Wolverine bike is more like a roadster, right?
I think it's got saddlebags on it.
Yeah,
Doesn't it?
it's got like that roadster look to it. But see that Punisher bike is more like your chopper almost style and shit, yo. Like you could do some things with that. You know what I'm saying? That shit has got some more flavor and shit to it, man. But I've been meaning to get that blue Punisher bike with the saddlebags and shit, man, just to have it. And for $35, that actually stayed a good price, man. For a long time, but you see how popular one is to the other though, because like I said, that like if in real life, if I had a choice to like the one with the saddlebags or the black one, I'm like, yo, you just send that black one over here, yo. Make sure you drop it off in my driveway too. You know what I'm saying? So
But
you know,
I think it came. I think that Wolverine one came with a Wolverine just in like a wife beater and jeans.
yeah,
I got him. I got him with those like extreme sets. Did like the beer mugs. So I got him with a bunch of holding beer mugs with my dreadnoughts. Yeah, my honorary member of the dreadnoughts. That figure because he's got like an eye patch on. He kind of looks like he'd go with the dreadnought.
Yeah, nah, that's the one. But y'all just reminded me, I need to grab that bike because it's another Harley, another different bike in your arsenal and shit. That Wolverine bike. But my man said, "Oh, Abomination." I seen that Abomination. I'm really not too thrilled into it like that. It looks decent though. looks like they going back. Oh, and they also had that Mercer Bear figure too, but just different head sculpts and shit, man. So they're going back, and what they're doing is taking those builder figures and making them single releases with just a few updates on them. So that's what exactly looks like what's going on with that bear situation and that abomination. I don't know if it's the same one but they going back and just basically like doing little stuff like that. So Marvel Legends, even though the quality has went up, it's just kind of like in a weird place. You know what I'm saying? As far as how they release, what they're releasing, man. But I will say this: their quality is definitely up, man.
So how you like the Grim Viper? You said you got him. How you like him?
I think he's great. I because like I said, man, I got my top 10 GI Joes, but I've been looking at the list and I haven't changed it. I think I'm gonna keep it. And I was gonna add him as an honorable mention, but man, there's so many other ones out there that could be before him. But I think the most impressive thing about him is that head scope, the white. Yep.
This is that gun that I was talking about last week that I got from Top Fun Retro Toys.
Yep.
But see, it's got the brown stock back here, and it's got the green ammo can. He's got both them color and the gray. So his head is gray. He's got the brown overlays and then the green. So it goes perfect with him, man.
He has a that camouflage pattern on his arms is good. The only thing sucks about it, that pattern doesn't go all the way up under the vest. Up under the vest is just jet black. Man, but I like him. His head is kind of loose on that. You notice that?
Yeah, I have noticed that. Yep.
That's why I say, like, I never put anything past Hasbro just throwing some shit in there. Like, it doesn't work all the way. Oh, well, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Because that head really belongs to Outback. You know what I'm saying? It's designed to go on his neck peg. And that neck peg that they got on that Grim Viper is different. It fits it, but it doesn't fit it. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only kind of gripe I got about it. But it's decent. It's nothing I'm gonna go crazy over. But I'll get a few of them, just for bulking up a scene. You know what I'm saying? But gun is kind of not necessarily wacky. That's actually a decent gun, man. I'm just tired of seeing that big shit. And as far as him, he's straight. His legs are decent. Probably wish they could be a little bit better. Not as far as quality or standing up wise, just as far as what's going on with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, he could have had a better, like, a little bit more design on it, man. But it's cool though. Like I said, the biggest thing I like about that is what color they made that skull mask with those yellow reddish eyes, man. I just think that shit is fire. But I mean, I think we sitting here at the 2 hour mark, man. The clock strikes midnight, and I appreciate everybody who came out and support. Like I said, everybody in the chat, man, give a like. Everybody in chat, put me on your notification bells because I be random, yo. You know me, I won't even tell you shit. I'll just pop up at your house and shit. You know what I'm saying? But on a real note, man, sometimes I have to go out of order on days I usually go, and that way and then plus, like I said, in the near future, I'm gonna keep dropping these parts and pieces videos, man, so you can keep your notifications on for that. You want to see me do some boil and pops, do some different things. Like I said, these couple episodes this week gonna have some Rit Die situations on it, and the ones after that we're gonna have some water slides. Of course, we're gonna be boiling, popping. I'm gonna have some episodes where I just boil and pop, and that's it. Just break a figure down. It won't be no putting back together, just showing like that Outback and not Outback, that Beachhead and Quick Kick Night Force. I got an episode coming where I just break those down. I don't put them back together. I don't have nowhere to put them right now. Few places, but I just really wanted to go ahead and get them bust down so they could be ready for future things. And I think people need to see stuff like that because, you can see the inner workings of a figure and how it goes, man. But I appreciate you guys. Seagram, you got anything you want to say, man, before we get out of here?
No, man, just a lot to reflect on. Next week is the holiday, Christmas. We doing anything next week? Or are we shutting?
Nah, man, we could do something, man. You want to do the end of the year show? Maybe we'll do that next week or something.
Year in
Just run
review.
it by me what you want to do, man. You know me. We'll slap something together, and or just basically that's really the conversation piece, just kind of reflecting through the whole year, right?
Okay, yeah, the year in review. Let's roll with
Okay,
that, man.
we'll aim for something like that. And other than that, like I said, I'm gonna do some edits, release some videos of parts and pieces. My next top 10 coming up will be 112 scale vehicles. Yeah, because I'm gonna save GI Joe for the end. Um, but man, yeah, WS said a top 10. Yeah, I got a top 10. I already got. If you haven't checked out my Kit Bash top 10, I put that out a week ago. So I'm gonna go on and film my top 10 GI Joe classified and my vehicle top 10 at the same time, with the vehicles going out first. So I hopefully I can have that ready by Christmas night. I can. Yeah, the vehicle joint. So that's gonna be interesting as well. And like I said, in between that, videos of parts and pieces. Hustle says the vamp number one. No, it's not number one. But it's definitely in the top 10. And that's the difference between this one this year and the one last year. There's an influx of more vehicles in as well. And you know, feelings change about certain vehicles too that might have been in. They might have fell off, man. But it's a very interesting thing that we got enough vehicles to do a top 10. You know what I'm saying? 112 scale vehicles. That's the beautiful thing about it.
You got the racer and the razor and the van in this year too. Those are
Yeah,
just three
yeah,
right there. All three of those are
definitely in. Then you can't forget about Fans Hobby. You know, with the Skyhawk. Then the GI Joe vehicles. Then you know, shit like
gridiron vehicles.
yeah, Tractor Supply truck, shit like that, man. Then I got some other shit. Like I got the Batwing, the 112 scale Batwing from DC Direct. Who knows? That might end up in there. The Rattler came. So it's a lot of vehicles, man. Like a lot of vehicles that was in there last year got kicked the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I almost have no choice, man, because there's a lot of good things in there that I had to fit in, man. So but yeah, and then the ramen tank, you know, that came. So we got a lot of shit, man. So basically that top 10 is coming next week. I appreciate you guys. We won't be on tomorrow night. Sunday, I'm going to the Panthers game. Let's hope the Panthers can beat Tampa Bay. But if not, it's all good. That's all I wanted by the time I got to this game, is to have a game to go to and have something worth seeing. Because if they were playing for the Sorry Bowl and not shit, I probably would have sold them tickets. I don't know. I probably still would have go. I'm taking my dad for his birthday, man, and hopefully you have a good time. But we trying to get into the playoffs, so let's hope the Panthers can take care of business. But like I said, we'll be back next week. I hope you guys stay covered in his blood. Be safe out there. I'm praying for you. And Christopher, just one more before we end this thing. And with that being said, God bless. Y'all stay safe. Happy holidays.
Go on, get out of here! Who needs ya?